We have people from hospitals here. We have people from around the country. And probably the most important is we have people here that are parents and grandparents each and every day that touch people's lives. When Laurie Woollard and I got to know each other about 3 years ago, and Laurie's one of the most optimistic people in the world. Now, you probably can't see Laurie because it's dark, but if you do see him, he looks like a fella from a movie. And of course, he's right away thinking I'm going to mention Brad Pitt, somebody like that, or even if Jason Robards he'll take right now. But the reality is, there's a movie called It's a Wonderful Life, and there's a fellow named Clarence. And when you look at him, you'll sort of think of Clarence. And Clarence truly made a difference in people's lives. He put people through their life, and he said, what would life be like without him? What would our country be like without our military? What would our country be like without hospital people? I see people I know very well in this stage that take their time to go into jails and prisons and bring the gift of recovery to individuals each and every day. We have a difference maker right here, certainly in Buzz Ritchie, and who's done so much for our community. Debbie Ritchie with Impact. And of course, I think we're honored to have our mayor here, another difference maker, Mayor Wiggins. Why don't we give Mayor Wiggins a nice round of applause? As I got to know Laurie, who goes through life and makes people feel better, if you've ever met Laurie, you know how optimistic he is. I've also was lucky enough about 2 years ago to meet a lady named Lisa Carey in Nashville. And I wore this shirt today. It's pink because Lisa Carey's been battling breast cancer. And I've got to know Lisa quite well, and of course she was with Mickey Gilley.
Laurie, don't you have something to say, Laurie? Would you like to come up here and say something, Laurie? Ladies and gentlemen, I want to present to you a man who we just met about a year ago. And some of you know him, some of you don't. You should all know him because he's a great man. He's befriended our family, and he's done a lot for us. And he staged this show tonight. Let's give him a big hand. Mr. Laurie Woollard. I think Laurie's going to take over the show here for a few minutes. And
I didn't stage this show tonight. You folks staged this show tonight. You know how lucky a guy can be. You know how lucky a guy can be when he gets to be my age, and at the same time I don't know, you just find everything just falls into place. And I've been so fortunate. I just have to tell you how wonderful all of the people that Quint was talking about are. Thank you, Quint. He's a man who saved my life. And I just want to thank you all for being here. You braved that storm, you know. I think that probably kept a lot of people away. But anyway, I have a piece that I wrote, and every pilot in this room will understand the feeling of this small piece. Buddy, give me a little flying, will you? I got to have some flying. He's giving it to me. Come fly with me above the clouds to see the place where eagles soar, where the human race had conquered space and finally knocked on heaven's door. Suspended there with faith so blind that sightless trust beneath our wings. Halfway to a star, we see below in miniature how insignificant we really are. God bless you. there's one. This program tonight is not about individuals, and it's certainly not about me. But there is one lady in the audience, and I want her to come up. She is, as far as volunteerism is concerned, and what she's done with her life to make this world a better place. Her story is also a miracle story. But Gwen Applequist, would you come on up here?